Hello, everybody, and welcome to our channel. I'm Mark.
And I'm Rob.
Today, we're going to talk about the fact that Caitlin Clark was cut from the under-17 team when she was a sophomore in high school and how that affected her. So, hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so and hit that notification bell when you do. So, Rob, we all know that Caitlin Clark was not selected to the Olympic team this year. And when she found out and she talked to her coach, she said to her coach, they woke a monster. And she did play better right after she found out she didn't get added to the Olympic team. Part of it, the schedule lightened up a little bit and she wasn't playing all the top teams in the league, but I think that motivated her, which is not surprising if you can know how competitive Caitlin Clark is. But it turns out that's not the only time it's happened. She's played for 3 teams on the national teams, and she played for the under-16 team, I guess when she was around a freshman. And she didn't start. It looks like from what I found in the stats, she averaged 14 minutes and 8 points a game, which is pretty good for 14 minutes. And there was other people on the team like Celeste Taylor and stuff like that on these teams that we looked up. And Haley Van Lith made the team that Caitlin Clark did make, and then that following year. And there was also, of course, Paige Beckers. So there was some familiar names on these teams. And the next year, Rob, for some reason, she didn't make the team. And her coach talked about that in an article recently and how it motivated her. Her coach was named Kristen Meyer, her high school basketball coach. And she said that she tried out for the under-17 team. She didn't make the team, even though she made it the year before. And apparently she broke her pinky early in the tryouts. But the coach said, I don't think that was necessarily the determining factor. There were just some players that I guess the committee thought played better. So she said she was the highest rated prospect that played for the under-16 team that the summer prior that was left off the U-17 roster the next year. So I guess there was a committee. So there was a committee that did it.
A committee, huh?
Not just the coach, because it does say committee in the article.
Oh, let's see. I wonder, was Don Staley on that committee? It was
I don't know.
Who was on the committee?
So fast forward the next year, she was invited to try out for the U-19 World Championship squad that was handed to Bangkok. She was only 17, and she made the team, even though she was the youngest person trying out. So apparently she got better, or there was a different committee. With an improved game 2 years later, she was invited back to the U-19 World Championship game, and this time was her freshman season at Iowa, where she averaged 26.6 points per game as her stardom rose. And she was
and they left off the team, right?
And she was the MVP.
Okay.
During the World Championship.
Okay. They missed that one. They missed that one. Gee.
And then she went on at the World Championships. She averaged, that was the preliminary, and then she averaged 14.3 points a game in the World Championships. Rob, so she played well for those 2 teams after she got cut. And the coach said, when adversity hits, either you kind of crumble or feel sorry for yourself or causes you to dig a little deeper. Those things that really hurt you and disappoint you to the core have in the past helped take her to the next level in her game, in her attitude, in preparation, and her work ethic, which doesn't surprise anybody, I think, Rob, that she's saying that about that.
And I think that's going to carry over. I mean, I can't wait till the season starts now that she's got some rest and then she has time to work on her game. I'm pretty sure that type of mentality definitely will carry over into the next second part of the season.
I'm just wondering why she didn't make the team after she made it the year before. And the only thing I can think of is that maybe her defense was enough to snuff. Like Celeste Taylor was on the team. She plays really good. Paige Becker plays better defense than her. Haley Van Lith doesn't. But so maybe that was it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they didn't like her attitude. She's ultra competitive. But for some reason, she made the team the year before. It didn't make it. And the next 2 times, she actually made it.
Yeah, so the defense has changed in a year. I don't know. I don't know why she didn't make the team.
I don't know. She didn't. Looks like she didn't start because she averaged 14 minutes the year before. It got 8 points a game, which is good for 14 minutes. But anyways, It probably made her a better player. I'm sure she was really ticked off knowing her.
Oh yeah.
But it was interesting that this has happened to her twice, where she was left off an international team or national team, whatever you want to call it, and it seemed to motivate her and make her play better, because the following year she made it, even though it was an under 19 team and she was the youngest person trying out. So obviously she got better in a year, or it was a different committee, but I think it was she got better. So hey, let's see how this affects her, Rob.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Because right now she's stewing over the fact that this Olympic team is playing without her. I guarantee you she is.
Like we had a video before. She doesn't say it, she doesn't say like we would say, but and of course that motivation and that competitiveness in her will definitely be a factor. And like says, I'll show you. I will show you.
Rob, and then she's getting the vacation she had in Mexico, and now the team gets to practice together. They're going to have as many practices during the break as they did in preseason.
The only thing that's going to hurt her is the coach.
Right, that's true. The only thing that's going to prevent her from going gangbusters is someone named Coach Sides.
Yeah.
I can't call her coach anymore. Someone told me to quit calling her coach. Christy Sides.
Yeah, that's going to be the factor there. No, I think she's figured it out, and I think the team has figured out, like, we're just going to do our thing. Be like, yeah, coach. Oh, you want this done? Yeah. Okay, when they get together, they huddle like, okay, let's just do the opposite of what she said.
I think mentally and physically she was exhausted. And I think this is going to be great for her. And then other than the coach, I think if they just ignore the coach, she could come out and play great. And I think the team can play great. They have a lighter schedule than they have 2 fewer games. They have 14 games. The Chicago Sky has 16 games, but they play slightly weaker teams. So they have an easier schedule. So they could end up in 7th. I don't think they're going to catch the Mercury, but
no. But Timmy should be back, so that would help her too.
Right. So yeah, I hope so. Yeah. I mean, she's had 2 injuries, but the hand should be okay by then. That's about 6 weeks from she last played her last game. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, yeah. So we're looking forward to seeing her after the break. And it was just interesting that she got cut from a team and it made her better. And this is happening a second time in her career. And whether it was justified or not, I wasn't there for the tryouts. I don't know. I know her defense was probably not great, because it wasn't great when she entered the WNBA. At least her on-ball defense, or off-the-ball defense, as we know, is good. Anyways, okay, well, let us know what you think about that. That was an interesting story. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. Hit the notification bell when you do. And if you like this video, hit the like button. And join me live 2 to 5 today. I'm going to be covering the Olympics, a lot of finals and the swimmings again, and some other events going on. Rob will be there Thursday and Friday. We're doing it every day until Saturday, August 10th. Our normal live show is Mondays, 6 to 8 Eastern time. We won't do it next Monday because of the Olympics, and we don't do it on major holidays. And if you want to donate to our channel, feel free to on Super Chats or on the PayPal links down below. We'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.